Alrighty, guys. Let's see. Today is the day. Well, kinda. I mean, 12 hours from now. Well, yeah, 12. Well, 13 hours actually. A little under 13 hours. We get the reveal. So, what this should be right here is, remember, last month there was the Community Fest event, which I was invited to, where they had like it was actually very fun. They had like a lot of different kind of like games and stuff around, like little like events you could do with Dokkan. There was like a demo play of the new mode. I've seen a lot of people talking about that. Maybe we could get like more of an official look tonight, but I just telling you guys, I got an indication that it was a ways off. Like, when we were doing the demo play, I mean, I'm sure it might have been even like an earlier build than, what they might have been working on. But like, it wasn't translated. Most of it was like, it was incomplete. I don't think we will see like, because I've seen a lot of people saying like, oh, what could we see tonight? And a lot of people have been talking about this new mode. Just from what I experienced, I can't see it showing up before 11th anniversary. But I mean, they gave us literally no information about when the new mode was and no clues, like nothing. Like, it's just completely in the dark. But just from what I saw with my eyes, I don't expect like that would be coming soon, or we'd be giving extensive information from that tonight, right? I don't think so. But I think that this probably should be structured similarly to what we saw at the Global Community Fest, because that's what this essentially is. This is the Japanese version Community Fest, essentially, right? So, they showed us these. Like, the other thing, too, is this is in a weird spot. Now, another reason I'm making this video and some of the characters we've got pulled up, this being right here before this Halloween Dokkan Fest, again, this is just a weird spot for them to like do a reveal here. I don't think they're gonna have this event and then it's like, all right guys, Dokkan Fest Krillin is coming. Like, no disrespect to the GOAT Krillin, but he's not on that level. So I do think we're gonna see something a little bit more maybe unorthodox for this time of the year. Now, it's funny, like lately, especially ever since I put up that video saying there's gigantic content coming, and I was correct, but then people got very sensitive and salty about it, but then I ended up like being proved to be correct with all the content coming, and then I did a victory lap, and then since I've been titling every single one of these videos, oh, massive content, monster content is coming. People have really, like, they've tripled the amount of, oh my god, the game is dead, like comments and stuff like that. But the upcoming celebration, the start of November celebration, is the most dead celebration of the year, like every year. So with them doing a reveal before what is typically the worst celebration of the year, like it just doesn't. It's like 2 + 2 does not equal 7. Like, I think that they've got an ace up their sleeve here, which I think is exciting, especially coming off of like, Baby Gohan and Goten and Dokkan Fest Baby, who were good characters, just like Tao and Tien, but most people didn't really care about them, right? So, they showed us Easy A's. There was this, challenge event. Might be a bit of a stretch there. We had the limited attempts event. They showed us full details, animations, kit, everything for Broly. So we were able to see all of that there. So whatever this upcoming character is, I think we would get full kit, full animations, all of it. If we look right here, okay. So the reveal is kind of like technically it's going to be the 25th when the reveal is for me. The day to download is on the 29th, and Global has a maintenance announce for them. And then I expect the release on the 31st. So, I mean, keep in mind, we still have a ways to go until this character is going to actually be dropping in-game. Just, kind of keep that in mind, right? So, I do think that they might show us a lot, right? So, there was all this, there's all this. Again, kind of like the special stage. And then I wanted to get to this. I did my long write-up right here on the demo play, like kind of like explaining like, what the mode was and stuff like that. Maybe they can officially show us a glimpse of it, but I'm not, again, really holding out hope. So, all right, it kind of went over some of the stuff. So, I could expect, like, we'll get, like, big details for this celebration. Maybe they could show us an Easy A character earlier, or at least show us that Easy A characters are going to be coming, right? So, what could we see in terms of the actual Dokkan Fest right here. I'm gonna go a little unorthodox, right? So, Masked Saiyan here. I think, to me, we got a really good chance of seeing him. And you know what's super funny? Let me pull him up on the JP Wiki again. I have to over-explain everything. Did it freeze? Oh, no. I have to over-explain everything. We're doing this to pull up his original release date, for those who are curious. Yep, there he is right there. Perfect. Look at the date on this guy, too, by the way. Like, he's about to hit his 5-year anniversary. Masked Saiyan. So, I think Heroes usually is the second part of November, right? They did say that they're going to continue to EZA the Heroes characters. So my guesstimate here is that I think we could get a Dokkan Fest that could have like a time traveler leader skill or something along those lines. And then the Heroes characters could be EZAing. And remember, I assume now there's going to be a Part 2 LR in the celebration, replacing what typically is the Heroes stuff. We don't know for sure. November is kind of the unknown because, the hero stuff is not coming anymore. So if we jump back over, I think Masked Saiyan really could be something that we could see here. Specifically, I'm probably more so referring to just this guy, just the Bardock version of Masked Saiyan. Probably not like Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan or anything, but I mean, you never know. Another thing here is, so Dragon Ball Super Divers is having its first anniversary. Do you guys know when that's going to be? It's going to be next month. And there's 3 characters that they're introducing for the Divers anniversary. It's going to take us a second. Again, yeah, this was 8 weeks ago this came out, huh? Yeah, so here we go. So Vegito Blue, of course, what a shock for anniversary. Masked Saiyan, and then Blue Gogeta. Masked Saiyan is right there. They brought him back. So I am gonna have to say, I feel like it's really possible that we could be seeing Masked Saiyan as the upcoming Dokkan Fest. I think so. Next, of course, we could go with Daima. It's like criminal that they haven't done this yet. I don't know. I don't know. It seems laughable to me that they dropped Daima Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in fucking March, and we haven't touched Daima since. I think it's just so foolish. It's so dumb. I almost would be ready to defend Dokkan at this point, right? Like, it must have been out of their control. There's just no way for them to have done nothing. And you could say, oh, well, they're going to have it be part of 11th anniversary. So that means in this last 7 months, they do no Daima characters whatsoever. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I've got no clue, man. I don't know what's going on. But I do think we could potentially see like mini Daima Goku as like maybe a super special Dokkan Fest. I mean, dude, fuck it. Like, what if it's just another Dokkan Fest LR coming? I mean, I would not predict that, but I mean, dude, the crying I've seen all over recently, including Iron Kane's tears. I can hear Iron Kane like crying while saying it. It's the 10th anniversary year. Right? And it's like, well, boom, then we get an extra, another extra. This would be our, 4th extra LR? It would. Yeah, it would. It'd be the 4th extra LR of the year. If we got, if Mini Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku was a Dokkan Fest LR and he was coming next, right? That shit would be really nuts. And don't forget, there's still, there's still plenty of other characters here, too. This is kind of like adult. Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then we got Ku and Do. These are all characters Legends has that Dokkan does not have any of these for, right? And Legends says there is a Daima tag, right? Yeah, let's go here. Legends has also got this bad boy, which Dokkan doesn't have too. Tamagami number 3. The only thing for Dokkan is the Tamagamis are not going to have many categories, but they got to get them in the game. They have to. So, yeah. My last pick, to me, could be really fun. SHALLOT. I'd gotta imagine Shallot could show up in Dokkan at some point. You know, I think it would be very fun. It's just the only thing with Shallot coming to Dokkan is what would Legends get in return. But I still think it would be good. Like, we saw Shallot is in Sparking Zero. Shallot is in Dragon Ball Heroes. I mean, it just makes a ton of sense for Shallot, you know, come to Xenoverse. Maybe Shallot, I'm Fighter's probably a bit of a stretch, right? You never know. Shallot come to Dokkan. And, like, remember, if Dokkan did Shallot, I mean, he's got base, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, and Super Saiyan Blue. So, like, they could go, like, it could be crazy. Like, Shallot could have, like, maybe he could be an LR, and, like, his 18-key super attack is Super Saiyan Blue. His 12-key super attack could be, like, Super Saiyan 2. Like, his intro could be, like, Super Saiyan 1. His, like, active skill could be, like, Super Saiyan 3, right? Like, it's, like, they could set it up in such a way where it could be so much fun. Where, you know, he could just have all these different attacks with all these different forms. And so that these are kind of, like, the three characters that I guess I'm kind of gonna just go with here. Masked Saiyan, Mini Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Shallot, right, as kind of the picks. I think either Daima or some type of crossover type character is probably what we could see. If we look at the crossover category, right, so, you know, something like Android 21, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, maybe like, you know, DBZ, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could get another card. You know, who knows, right? They could do something along those lines, which I think could be very interesting, right? Maybe they could even go into Demigra or like Mira and Toa and stuff. I don't know. But I mean, I'm thinking, again, somewhere on the long lines of Daima or a crossover type character revealed tonight. So let me know what you guys think. 13 hours from now, roughly, we're going to be getting major monster information. Hopefully Dokkan is going to come with its fastball here because, I mean, again, people are crying. I don't, like, Dokkan is not in any, like, oh my god, crazy bad spot or anything like that. They're fine. Dokkan is fine. This part of the year is always quiet. So everyone every day is like, oh my god, the game is this dry, it's dying. It's like, dude, it's normal. Same as always. But if, you know, if they're going to come with a little bit of heat out of nowhere, I will not be upset. No way.